Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball.
Here we go. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. We've got the visitors facing the home team. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Pass to Baldwin. He shoots. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, swiped away. Birch, high post. Oh, botches the breakaway layup. Here's the Wawu Cabarro. No good on the triple. Here's Colson. And he dunks it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Baldwin. Money from 17 feet out.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying, you're going to have to guard us. At every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where's...
Oh, okay then.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And there's a pick. From deep, here's Simmons. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Drives to the...
Oh, my God. Look out below!
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Pass to Wawu Cabarro. And it's Boston with the rebound.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Omarui. Over to the left wing. Here's Baldwin. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Simmons. 5 on the clock. Here's Diakite. The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Wawu Cabarro. Here's DeColo. Averaging around 6 a game. Here's Colson. There's the triple. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's DeColo. Takes it inside. Diakite grabs the miss. Pass to Omarui. Stolen. Boston with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Here's DeColo. No good on the quick three. Outside Simmons. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Nifty move. Deflected. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Howard. And that one no good to start off the night.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Pass to DeColo. Here's Baberovic. Shot clock at 5. Count that bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Forrest, averaging around 5 points a game. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Back to Horton Tucker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Jop. Back to Howard. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
That one is off. 1:20 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Forrest. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Baberovic. And here's Horton Tucker. No good on the shot. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Howard. Defended by Horton Tucker. Here's Forrest. Pass to Jop. Fires from the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Horton Tucker. On defense, the visiting team. Trailing by 2. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Jop. Gets it up. The shot off that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
DeColo, no good.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Inside. Jop misses. Here's DeColo. No made baskets yet. Baberovic. No good from outside. Goes up on the wing. That one no good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Clock at 6. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Drops in the 3.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Howard. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. To the left wing. Here's DeColo. Hits the trifecta.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Howard with the ball. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Baberovic. Knocks down the long K. Baberovic has got 5 now.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And the visitors call time here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Boston on the wing. Takes the 3. The rebound by Simmons. Pass to Diakite. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. Here's the break. And he lays it in on the break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Simmons looking around. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Pass to Boston. Here's Colson. Down low. Over to the wing. Now here's Boston. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Boston's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From deep, here's Simmons. Knocks down the triple.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
So it's the home team now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Silva. The shot from the low post is good. Now here's Simmons. Give him 8 points now. Here's Omarui. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Omarui's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
And here's Simmons. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Gets the three to fall. Boston outside. Pass to Silva. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Pass to Boston. And that one is stuffed right through.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Shoots from the baseline. Simmons, no good. Here's Hall. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Now Simmons. Give him 8 points now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A minute 22 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Melly. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, they pick off the pass. On the break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw, no good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
.55 seconds left in the second. Here's Hall. 5 to shoot. Pass to Baberovic. Lets it fly. No good there, off the double clutch.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And it's Howard, off the drive. Here's Baldwin. It doesn't go for him. There's Howard with the three. Knocks it down from distance. Howard's got his second bucket on the night. Here's Baldwin. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They're up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Forrest. Pass to Howard. They set the pick. Driving in. Here's Fresh. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. So it's the home team now. They lead by 1. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Howard with the ball. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Horton Tucker. Forrest with a rebound.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Howard. He has 6. Has to Jop. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. There's a screen. Here's Howard. Oh, a special move before that shot. Howard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Good. Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. Pass to Fresh. Here's Jop to the right side. Here's Forrest. That one goes in. Forrest has got 7.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the inside. Pass to Simmons. Here's the 3. On target from range. 11 points in the game.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Going inside. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Baberovic. Misses the 3. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And the free throw, no good. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Now here's Simmons. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. The shot by Omarui, no good.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
It's intercepted. In transition, here they come. The quick look, no good that time. Alston outside. Pass to Birch. Here's Baberovic. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Diakite. He's guarded by Birch. From outside the arc. Here's the Wawu Cabarro. Boston with some nice D. Here's DeColo. 5 points in the game. Pass to Baberovic. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Good on the second one.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Pass to Colson for the lead. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Back to Boston. Fires in the triple. He's got 5. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
To the middle. It's stolen. Pass to Silva. Now here's Boston. From downtown, the rebound by Omarui. Here's Luau Cabarro. Silva with a rebound. Here's Colson. Pass to Silva. Now Boston. To the wing, right side. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, ripped away. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 2. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. And a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
No, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Birch. Down low. Here's Colson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Right side, Simmons. Pass to Luau Cabarro. .107 left in the third quarter. Here's Colson. So both teams changing it up here. 54 seconds left in the third. And here's Howard. Give him 8. To the inside. And it's Colson with a rebound. Pass to Silva. Boston on the wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. For the lead. Can't get it to drop. Got it off in time. Oh. was before the buzzer, but it's off target. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. They're up by 2. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now Howard. Pass to Forrest. And he lays it up and in. It's all knotted up.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
There's Howard with the 3. Connects from downtown. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And it's Hall missing. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. There's Howard with the 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Colson. Tipped. Here's Silva. Here's Hall. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Hall's got 6 here in the quarter.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Colson. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Omarui. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Silva. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Omarui. No good with a layup. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. No debate there. He got hammered.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Diakite. And Luwawu Cabarro gets it to go.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Hall. Here's Baldwin. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Simmons with it. They set the screen with the drive. Count that one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's DeColo, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. It's both from the stripe.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Out to the right wing. Now here's Simmons. Right side, Horton Tucker. And here's Birch. Picked it out of midair. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's DeColo with a rebound.
Things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And rejected. They've got numbers. Here's Diakite. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Yes, sir!
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Simmons. Clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's DeColo. It's good from beyond the arc.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Now here's Simmons. Let's loose for 3. Oh, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Yes, sir! The finish with the jam. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. The 15-footer. Oh, it's off target.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of it. He didn't have his feet planted.
.59 seconds left to play in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Blocked! Here's Simmons. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's DeColo. Here's Baberovic. Count it! About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They set the pick. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that ties this game up.
Boy, the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's DeColo. He launches. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Wow. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.